Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And I want to say peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. This is the brother Mayaka Allah from the GMS West Palm Beach camp. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, the flock of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai consists of the Israelites, which is already you still call blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the majority of the true Israelites today, man. All right, and this is from a page called uh, "You Hated B." All right, but you can see it. I'm not just gonna say it because Esau Edom like to strike videos. All right, but real quick before I play this video, and this video is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Not in a while, but today at least. Let me jump real quick to the book of Luke, chapter 12. Book of Luke, chapter 12, starting at verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Right, and then you see that this is a red leather. It's like a red letter, which means this is the words of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So Yahweh Shai is saying he wasn't sent here to give peace on earth. So that kumbaya, so-called Jesus coming down from the heavens in a literal cloud, with rainbows handing out kisses, with everybody holding hands, forming a circle around the earth, man. That's folly, man. That is complete vomit, man. All right, that is complete vomit. If you believe that in 2024, you need to start reading the scriptures, or your ass is just completely lost, man. The Lord is not here to set peace on earth, but rather division, right? Verse 52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3, right? Even now, when you look at the political landscape, a lot of households are divided because of politics, and even outside of politics, a lot of households are divided because of sports, because of work, because of relationships. You know, your parents might not want you to be friends with certain people or a certain person, but you're being hard headed, or you see the good in that person, and your parents are blinded, and so and it caused division in the houses, man. All right, but hey, this is what the Lord has been sent here to do. All right, and why is that? Because a nation divided cannot stand, man. All right, and this is why again, when you go back into the time of the Tower of Babel, the Lord had to confound everybody's tongue and language, because everybody was unified. Hey, but with division came the destruction of the Tower of Babel. With division will come the destruction of Babylon, man. And this is the time to be divided, man. Luke 12:53, the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And we see this all the time, man. You might not get along with your mother-in-law or your father-in-law, or your parents might not be cool with your wife, or if you're a woman, your husband, man. All right, division, man. All right, and this is what the Lord was sent to do, man. All right, and the reason I said all of that is really to show this, because this so-called white guy who looks like an Edomite is carrying a Hezbollah flag, right, which is labeled as a so-called terrorist organization, right? But really, when you call Hezbollah, ISIS, Hamas, when you call those terrorist organizations, you got to call the people funding them terrorist organizations too, right? Hezbollah is funded by Iran for the most part, and Iran was given billions of dollars by Babylon or the United States, right? So really, Hezbollah is funded by the U.S. ISIS was created by the U.S., man. Hamas is funded by the U.S., funded by Israel, man. All this is what you call false flags, a false operation, or controlled opposition where Esau, Edom, or the wicked elite, they control both sides, right? And I'm gonna play this video real quick. And this lady here, I believe they're at a pro-Palestinian protest, and this lady here is so-called pro-Palestinian, and she's questioning the guy about his flag, about his Hezbollah flag. All right, so I'm gonna play this video.
Hi, can I ask you a question? Why are you flying a Hezbollah flag?
Because I support Hezbollah, Hamas, the PLO. I support China, Russia. I support North Korea. They don't
Why do
support
you support terror companies?
because America is a terrorist state.
Hey, through the spirit, hey, he's on point. America is a terrorist state, but through the spirit, he says that he supports China, he supports North Korea, he supports Russia, and through the spirit, men of the Lord support them too. Why? Because those nations will be used to shoot nuclear missiles at America, man. Those nations, those are some of the nations that's gonna get the arrows and load up the arsenal and shoot nuclear weapons at America, man. Because like he said, America is a terrorist state, man. America is the biggest terrorist state on the planet Earth, man. Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Right? People that are eating off of Babylon. People, like nations like Ukraine. Ukraine's eating billions off of Babylon. You would think that Ukraine is at peace with Babylon, but hey, all the men of that confederacy have deceived thee, man. All the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Yeah, we're gonna eat off you for now, until that dollar collapsed and the chip was implemented, and then it's every man for himself, man. Because the U.S. dollar won't be the world reserve currency anymore, man. All right, and all the men that were cool with you, is gonna deceive you, man, and then gonna lay the wound under you, man. Which is they're gonna shoot those nuclear missiles at you, man. All right, but he's in the spirit. He was in the spirit, right? And why are you supporting a terrorist proxy? Because America is a terrorist state. A beautiful answer, man.
Well, you can disagree with American foreign policy, but this is literally a flag of a terrorist state. I'm pro-Palestine, and I would never fly that flag. What do you know about Hezbollah? What do you know about Hezbollah? What do you know about
They
Hezbollah?
kill Americans who occupy countries they shouldn't be in. Fuck America and fuck you, faggot.
Man said F Babylon and F you, bitch. Hey, man, this man is on point, man. This man is on point. Hey, but F America, man. Fuck America, man. But this is the division that we're seeing, man. Because this man is speaking clear English. He's obviously born in Babylon, a U.S. citizen, man. Hey, but he's saying, hey, fuck Kamala, fuck Trump. They're both, pro small hatters, man. Right? He said, fuck the both of them. America is a fascist state. America is a terrorist state. Hey, and he's fed up, man. And this is the division that the Lord was talking about, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Right? And there's no more divided nation than Babylon, than the United States, man. And this time of year, the so-called presidential cycle, man, the presidential election, shows you how divided this nation is. This is the time of year where they show a map of the U.S. and divide it into red and blue to see who's voting for who for the most part, man. You see millions of votes pouring for two different people, man. All right? And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Right? There's no possible way that the United States of America, aka Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, man, is gonna stand, man, because it's too divided, man. Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Right? How is this place gonna stand if it's divided, man? If your army is divided, how are you gonna win a war, man? If you're in a fight with 10 people versus 10 people, but one group of 10 people, you got 5 of them fighting against the other 5, you won't need 10 people to defeat that group. Shit, you won't need 5. You could defeat that group with 2, man. And this is what's happening. Yeah, America might have the so-called most powerful army right now, but when that army is divided, right? Even now, you know, in times of so-called peace. I say so-called peace because America has always constantly been at war, some sort of skirmish or some sort of battle they got their hands into ever since its inception, man. But even now, in these times of so-called peace, right? You'll have so-called service members beefing with other service members, right? You'll see a nigga who served in the army going against a nigga that served in the Navy, and they'll claim that their branch is better than the other, or they'll talk shit about the other branch, man. Even though they're fighting for the same nation, they're technically fighting for the same team. They're divided, man. Even especially on days or during the season of college football, one of the biggest games in college football is the Army versus Navy game, man. Right, because this place is divided, man. And this place, and a place like a place this divided, cannot possibly stand. Which only proves, hey, that we're at the end of the times, man. We're at the end of the world, man. All right, and not the whole entire inhabitable world, because the Earth will always be here. But we're at the end of the rulership of the so-called white man of Esau Edom, man. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 9. Actually, I started verse 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. Hey, so we have the understanding of the scriptures, man. So that means we are in the time of the end because the words are no longer sealed. The words haven't been sealed since Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai was deemed worthy to loosen the seals. So really, the time of the end really began with Yahweh Shai. But hey, we are even closer than that because we're about 2,000 years since Yahweh Shai was on the scene, man. All right, so how much closer are we to the end? It's like it says in Second Esdras, more time has passed than more time has that there is to come, and that was written thousands of years ago, man. So how much more closer are we now to the time of the end, man? All right, but I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And I want to give peace and salutation to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom and a Ball.